Good evening, friends. Welcome back. It's Sweetland's time again. It's a good sign in my book that this is on the table again because I can't stop thinking about it and thinking about how to crack it. And so that's what I'm doing. And that's good, I think. I think if we can have that level of what's the expression? That level of engagement with a game where we're trying so very hard to solve it. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Cool. So, hello, Tom, and thank you once again for joining me. I had a game this afternoon, and I scored 249. And so it's proved to be elusive, the score that I'm looking for, but I got a good feeling. So yeah, I cannot stop thinking about it. So that is an interesting pass tile. So not that one there. That top one is cards played, which is always nice. And but the bottom one there is most tiles, and it looks like, yeah, so if you had most wheat tiles, that could be quite interesting. All right, so we'll go 1, 2, 3 resources and move up a track. 1 wheat and 1 ore, that's not a bad option. Cheaper buildings and cheaper automation. A diamond and a tile. Okay, so that's a great combination, maybe for the last turn. That one, pretty average. The top one's quite good, especially with the starting resources that I have. It is pretty tempting. A wheat and an ore generation is very strong though. See, if I went for this one, I could have a really strong start, build some buildings, and I could actually afford 3 buildings. I'm unlikely to be able to get 3 buildings, but yeah, interesting. Okay. I don't think I need to do anything else, do I? Oh yeah, I'll just shuffle these. Yeah, 249. It was a good score. And there was, again, I got to the last turn and I was like, oh, if I just had done this and this and this, I would have got there. So, we're playing Jasmine May. So Jasmine is someone who gets to take 2 skill tiles when you get a skill tile. And her clock tower is you get points for the number of skill tiles you have. Cool. So we want to rush skill tiles, which is good. There is a few ways to get skill tiles. The first is this building here. The second is the second star here and here. And the third star here. And then you can get a skill tile from your board here. So it's a total of 4 skill tiles from that. And yeah, you can also get a skill tile from there, but you need to get all the way up that track, and I think that one's the most unlikely of situations. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, I'm at a bit of a quandary here because I feel like wow, she's light on money. The top one might be the option I take in this first round. These pay out more in the long run, so let's do that. 1 wheat and 1 ore generation. And that's it. So income, we're getting 10 money, we're getting 1 wheat, We're getting 1 ore, and that's it. And let's look at our cards. This is a nervous time. All right, what do we got? Olive oat cake, 4 wood for a building. Okay, not bad. Got 6 wood right now. Cakes gets you wood for free. That'd be the only card I would play. Okay. Priscilla. Whoa, she is pretty good. 2 wheat, not a great automation. Xenia Zocoatl. For every played one of those. No. Betty Brioche. Basil Brownie. Just a nice 2 little ore production. I like that. Okay, Quincy Quiche. Okay, it's a, I wouldn't say it's a great start, but we've got some options in there. Those 2 are probably going to get played. Quincy we might keep. That's definitely a great automation. So we've got 3 actions. Let's see what our action disc and a diamond. Okay, so we're going to have some extra actions. That's good. And tiles and bunnies. Cool. I love it when bunnies comes out early. All right, let's just go right here and grab 2 cards. Boom, boom. Because we can. I feel like I'm rorting the game whenever I get that. I just wanted to check that that action is accurate. J, draw 2 citizen cards. All right, cool. Oh, Ginny Ginger Gate for $7. She's a bargain. Felicia Figs, grade 2. All right, let's discard Xenia Zocoatl. And I think we're going to take $6. Not often I do that, but we start pretty light on money. We need to gain tiles and resources. So I need 1 wheat and 2 wood to be able to place out buildings and things. Okay, I feel like I want to try and play those 3 cards. 14, 26, and I've got 21. So that seems unlikely, but let's try. That'll be a very strong start. All right, let's play Priscilla Prune for 12. 1, 2, 3. Because she gets us the 2 wheat we need. And do we automate her? And we also get 1 wheat and 2 gold production, taking us to 12. 2 wheat is not a great automation, but we're not going to be getting a lot of resources early. So, sure, let's automate her. Then we need to discard a card. So we'll discard Betty Brioche to get 2 wood. We can then spend 3 and 3. That to place out 3 tiles and 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3. Taking this action here. So I feel like we're going to go this way. So we'll go 1, 2, and that lets us build a road. 3, and that lets us move up the milk track. So we'll move up the milk track once. First road goes here. Second road here. Third road here. Fourth road here. So that is 1 ore production going to 2. 2 wheat production going to 4. And that's good. Now we want to build some buildings. We need wood to build buildings. We need a lot of wood to build buildings. I will need 4 wood. So I could buy 2 wood with this money and then play those 2. However, I'd really like to play that card. So let's just do this. Which one of these 2 cards is better? Quincy or no, I'll keep olive oatcake to play for next turn. So I'm going to discard 2 cards for 4 wood. And then I'm going to play build 2 buildings as an action here. Discarding 4 wood and 6 ore. And do I build that and that to get my bonus tile right now? That's probably a pretty good idea. Yeah. Let's do that. But I need to keep them in cities. So I will go 1 here to get a wood generation. And 1 here to get a wheat generation. Then I can go those 2 and that'll be a city. Yep, and 1 a wheat generation. So 1 wood and 1 wheat. I also get the rewards now, which is a wheat and an ore generation from that, and then the bonus tile. So I think we take the money and the resources now, and then we'll leverage that over the next few rounds. So we'll flip the resources now. We'll get 1, 1 and 1, and then we get a bonus 1. And I guess we'll take a wood, and then we'll get 8 money. However, we're going to play Ginny Ginger Jatte for 1 wheat, 1 wood, and 1 gold generation, taking us to that. Okay, I like that so far. Then we build these 2 next. These 2, there and there. Okay, okay. That's all right. That's not too bad for our first round, I think. I would have really liked to have gotten that out, but that's okay. We should be on for our second, or our bonus card draw. We'll see. So, end of round. Character board, no scoring from that. City points, we do not have a city. Industry point, we have not reached that. We do not have a pass aid tile. We haven't taken any end of round scoring skill tiles. Maybe we should think about that in this game. So we will move on to the next round. And 2, so we're flipping this one and this one. And, oh, she's got these skill tiles actually. Okay, well, I need to take that next time I get a skill tile. Maybe instead of the 8 gold, I take this one. I'm going to do that for sure. Cost me my diamond. So pay the 8 gold like that. Yeah, that feels probably better. So that is immediately draw a citizen card and automate a citizen card, and you're allowed a bonus citizen card. I'm going to keep that one and automate that one. So we're getting resources here. Okay, fine. And we can have extra automations from that card. I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. I think I've played that one before. 11, the card limit in industry columns is increased by 1. Immediate, automate for free. This effect activates immediately when you get, great. So next round, we have to choose one of these tiles. I think we'll take this one, which is move up a track and gain 3 resources. Or are we cheaper buildings? Cheaper buildings, not yet. Next turn for cheaper buildings. We'll probably build a rush of them there. So 3 resources. I'm going to immediately take a wood. 1, 2, 3. And the tile of our choice will be this one to move up there for a wood, hopefully. Then we'll get our money. So it's 13 money. 1, 2, 3. It's 7 wheat. 1, 2, 3. It's 1 wood. And it's 4 ore. Perfect. We're drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Wendy Walnut Whip, 4 wood. Read Raspberry Ripple. Oh, Rita's great too. Edgar Eclairs. Put out a rabbit. Stefan. Okay, so I can just play like these 3 cards and they just get me a chunk of resources. That's 16 bucks. Okay, interesting. What do we got? Action disc. Don't be buildings. Move up the food track and bridges. Okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. So how do I get my extra draw activated? Right now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bridges. Okay. I have 2 free bridges there, as well as a wood generation, but I'm not going to trigger the bottom thing, which is build a free building. That's a shame. Got a lot of strawberry shortcakes happening. Alright, I definitely want that money tile this turn. How can I get that? I can't. That's not going to happen. We'll flip this for our resources again. So I'm going to take 2 wood, a wheat and an ore. So that's flipped. Let's build some buildings straight up, I think. 4 wood. What have I got that gets me 4 wood? Okay, I'm going to play Wendy, Walnut Whip. Cost me 4 bucks on your Wendy. Gets me 4 wood. Tremendous. Then I'm going to play this guy to let me build 2 buildings. And we will spend 4 wood and 6 ore to build these 2. Yep. And I'll build here and here. So that'll get me a wood generation and an ore generation. It'll get me 2 diamonds. And it will get me a tile. So I'm going to place out a wood here, which automatically flips and will get me a wood generation. Okay. So now I think we discard, Reader Raspberry Ripple. 1 wood, 1 ore, 1 green tile, and an extra green tile. So it's 2 green tiles. So that could be there and there, which would trigger an automation, which would be more wood. But no, let's discard Reader, and we will spend our 8 and 8 to place out 3 bridges and 3 tiles. And let's see how we're going to best do this. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, which is going to trigger a green automation. And if we go 1, 2, 3, we're going to get all of those buildings activated. So that's another 2 wheat generation and another wood generation. And we get to do this automation, which scores us a city point and gets us 2 wood. So we'll just do that and do that. Okay. So now I just need 2 bridges, and that will get me... Alright, I'm gonna discard here to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I can automate now, can't I? Yeah, I'm actually gonna... If I did that in a slightly different order, I would have actually been able to automate her, and that'll get me an extra 2 wood. So that's what I'm going to do. I think we keep... Can actually automate her as well. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to play her. She's only $6. 4. I'll automate her 2, which means that's also going to get me 2 ore, as well as 3 wood. 1, 2, 3. 1 ore and 1 money generation. And I can automate 3 cards thanks to this tile and this building having been placed. So now I can actually build 2 buildings with this action. So I have to keep her. So I'm going to build 2 buildings. I would have really liked to have moved up the cooking track. That would have been great, but no. I'll build 2 buildings. Discarding that. No, we'll build 3 buildings. We might actually be able to build 3 buildings here. Let's have a look at it, because I can build this green automation building for 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. So we'll build that first, and we'll build that here to gain us a wood generation. It then also gains us 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 ore here, as well as another city point. The second building then that I'll build is this cheese tent. So that will go here. That gets us to 10 wheat generation and gets us a bridge and a tile. So the bridge is going to go there, and the tile is going to be this green one to generate a wood. Actually, I think I might go a ore generation here, taking us to 6. And that one cost us 3 and 3. And then I have enough resources to make this milk hut. If I spend 4 gold, or spend 4 gold and take 1 ore, discard this, because I don't think I need that, to get the other 2 ore and build this one at a cost of 1, 2, 3 and that, plus the extra wood I need to build my 4th building. That one will go here, which will get me a wood generation. It also moves me up the milk track once, which is going to let me place out a tile and take a card. Build a bridge, which goes here. Lets me place out a tile, which will be here, which gets me a wood generation and lets me activate my extra draw so I can draw a card. So now, which one of these two is better? Most definitely Fiona Freeze. So what do I want with you? Probably just a diamond, actually, to activate my extra thing. Do I take a diamond? Oh, how was it in parting? I'm keen to hear about it. Tell me all about it. This card is of most use to me because it gets me a tile. That one also gets me a tile, so that one's fine. So I don't have any resources to do anything here. 6 doesn't get me anything, so yeah, I think we just take the diamond. And that will allow us to automate a card. So that's the end of the second round. So on our character board, we need to get up the food track now. And we'll unlock this ice cream building, which will be nice. Yep. But then city points, I've got 2 cities. That's 2 city points. We're at 4. I have not quite reached my industry point yet. I don't have a round aid tile. I don't have a skill tile. No citizen cards. So we will unflip. And then we will go on to clean up. Boop, 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 boop. Move to round 3, flip this and this. What have we got here? Oh, action disc and $6. Bridges and milk track. Alright, and what am I going to take up in this section here? So this is probably the turn that I go for cheaper buildings and free automation. Oh, that's not me. That's me. Yep. Alright. And I'm now drawing 6 cards. Because we've activated our extra draw. It would be nice to get the second one activated this turn. That might be a little harder. Thanks, Madden. Yeah, it's an early time for you to be watching a guy playing board games on the internet, mate. So, kudos. Seven and 6. Okay, so I can automate cards for free, and I have buildings that are cheaper. So Fiona, I pay 4 wheat, build a building, place out a rabbit. I can't do that right now. I don't have enough money. Jonathan Jelly. Okay, there's lots of good cards in this. That is great. I would like to play Jacob Ginger Snap for $12 and automate Jacob. Yes, that's what I'd like to do. So I'm going to play Jacob right now. Gets me a wheat generation and a tile. The first tile is going to go here. Yep. And I'll automate him. The second tile is going to go above it. Just going to go here, which is going to trigger an automation. So I'm then getting 1, 2, 3 wheat. I'm getting a gold generation and I'm getting another tile. And the tile will be a grey tile here. So that's that one done. Now, we're going to discard this girl to place out 8 and 8. So there's me 8 of that and me 8 of that. So that lets me place out tiles. So the first tile I'm going to place is here, which is move up the milk track. The second tile I'm going to place is here. And the third tile I'm going to place is here, which is move up the milk track. So that lets me draw a card. Gary Granola. And then placing out 3 bridges. Not the best of returns there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I want to move up the... So I'll discard Gary. I want to move up the food track. I have 7 wheat, so I can move up 3 spaces. So I'm going to do that action. Hey, thanks in parting. What a champion. Yeah, you'll have to send me the link, mate, for that if you've got the full like Kickstarter version or whatever. All right, food track 1, 2, 3. That moves us up a bridge, places out a tile. The first tile I'm going to place is here. That gets me 2 money income. The second bridge is going to go here. And that flips that, which gets me an ore income. Alright, so now we're light on resources in a big way, but if I can play Terry Ginger Snaps, oh, I just remembered we can flip this. We get a wheat, we get a wood, we get an ore, then we get another wood, flipping that. That's been good. That's been really good. All right, I really would. Oh, I've got two cards. Get around it. 2 cards. How good is it? Oh, Emma Espresso too. You pretty lady for $11. We need that tile. I need that tile very badly. Okay, so if I can get an automation off. So I've got my next city in place here. So, yep. All right. Ooh. Interesting. So this is 2 and 3. So we can automate there. And that gets me the wheat to move up the track. I just need 4 wood for that. If I build that and move up there and that's going to get me 2 more tiles. Interesting. All right. I want to read what this bonus tile does. It could be crazy. Let me just read it. 10. When playing a citizen card that lacks the cost reduction ability from brownie tags, you can still reduce its cost by 1 gold for each brownie tag that you have. I have no brownie tags in play yet, so I don't think that one's worth going for. What is worth going for, though, is the gold And maybe the cookie bunnies, if I take the cookie bunnies now, every time I place one, it's going to be worth $3. That sounds good. I'm keeping her again for next turn. These cards are so good. Look, it's just resource generation, resource generation. Look at that one. Okay. Okay. This is a odd little turn of events. Can I place out tiles? Yes. I need that 8 gold, and I need... Okay. Alright, the timing of this is challenging, so I'm going to keep that in hand. I'm going to discard Emma Espresso. She's going to get me 2 wood. 2 wood should be enough now for me to discard Rita to build 2 buildings. This may change to be 3 buildings in a second because my buildings are cheaper right now. So yes, we will consider that. Where's that one? Vanilla bean. Yep. So the first building I'm going to build is this automation building. It cost me 2 of that and 2 of those. Excellent. That automation building is going to go here, which is going to get me 2 money production. And then it's going to trigger this. That gets me 1 money production, taking me to 20, 3 wheat, and I can place out a tile. The tile that I would like to place out is this grey one. No, let's go with my original plan. I'll place here and get 5 money. Excellent. So the second building I would like to build now is this one. So that's going to cost me 4 wood. Yep. Where else can I get a tile placement from? Oof. It's going to cost me 4 wood. And I've only got 3. But I can trade money for it. So I will buy that for the 4 wood to place out this one. That one's going to go here, and that's going to get me an ore generation, taking me to 8. And that one cost me 2 ore, leaving me with 3 ore. And that unlocks my cookie building, or this building, because I have three buildings, 4 played cards, and my star. So that's excellent. So maybe I won't go for the 3 buildings. No, we won't go for the 3 buildings. Fine. So then I'll discard Jerry Ginger Nuts to take this action here, which is pay 4 wheat to move up this track twice, 1, 2. That unlocks a star. So we get to take 2 of these. I'll take this one for money. And, oh. So if I take the, what do I need? I need 3 more wood to build the milk building. That's probably worth it actually. So I'll discard a card. Jonathan. For 2 wood. And then I'll trade these 3 for the 3 wood. And then I'll build the milk building as well. And that'll go there. That'll get me another ore generation. Okay, cool. Cool. So now I've got my second rewards tile. So So I think we're going to be able to get these 3, which will be fine. I got 249 earlier, and we got 200, I think yesterday's was like 246 or something. I've come very, very close. I've come so close. It's been very, very annoying. I'm going to check my app and tell you the exact numbers. Yeah, 249 today. 166 and 239 yesterday. So, all right. So placed out that milk building. That's excellent. So what else do I want from those? A diamond? A diamond in the rough. Cooking track for points could be all right, actually. Cooking track for points. Let's go for points. Yeah, today has to be the day, mate. Today has to be the day. Okay, so then I will flip this for 8 gold. Oh, that cost me those 3. Excellent. Am I actually better off keeping Jonathan Jelly than this guy? Or one of the other ones? Yeah, I'm keeping that one instead of this one because I can play for that one. And I can automate it for free. So I'll do that. So we'll then play Jerry Ginger Nuts and automate him for free. You don't have to pay a diamond because of that card. And then I'm going to play my building here, and we're going to take a point now. I don't think I need a wheat generation. Actually, I'll take the wheat generation. We've got time. That's only round 3. So we've got our card left over. So now we're going to start scoring some points. Okay, so first of all, our character board. So we're scoring 4 points for tiles, because we have 4 tiles. And then we're going to score city points. We actually have 3 separate cities, so that's going to get us 3 points, taking us to 7. Industry points, we have an industry point now, which is excellent. We don't have a pass aid tile. Skill token, we're going to get 3 points from that. 1, 2, 3. Because we have moved up 5 spaces on the cooking track. And that's it. No citizen cards. So that round is over. I was really hoping we could activate our second draw in that turn. We didn't. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Such is life. We're going to do some good stuff now, though, I think. I hope. Because I can get quite a lot of stuff. Yep. Alright, what's out of action this turn? Oh my god! Diamond and money. And tiles and milk track. Tiles and milk track. I wouldn't mind moving up the milk track this turn. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take a diamond and cards played for a point, or a tile and most tiles played for a point. The tile will get me closer to these, and I do want those now. But what I'd really like is to automate that. I wouldn't mind the cash money. Milk track, no. Move up tracks, maybe. I don't need a wheat and an ore generation, I don't think. So yes, I'm actually going to take this one, which is place out a tile, and I'm going to score points at the end of the round. So the tile I'd like to place out is here. So that's going to be a tile, obviously. And now we do our generation. So it's 20 bucks. It's 12 wheat It's 7 wood. Wood's the problem. And it is 9 ore. I find myself always hunting wood. It's always hunting wood. So, did I place that there? Yeah, I want to go here. So, I think we'll take this tile, which is build bridges and gain wood. Build bridges and gain wood. No. I'm going to take the money tile, I think. I don't need money. I'm going to take the bridges. Stick with what you first thought, Deno. Okay, so Gareth Grapefruit is great. Milo Mint, do I have any ones of those? No. Monica Marin Magic gets me money for every building. Don't want her. Alright, I'm discarding her to draw 2 cards. 1, 2 from that action up the top there. We may also take that action now. Ooh, played industry cards. Jasper Juniper. Paddy Praline. A wood generation and a gold generation and a bridge. One. It's not terrible. Okay. I'm going to pay 4... No, I'm going to pay 3 ore. Yep. For 1 wood. And then I'm going to take my favourite action, which is 3 tiles and 3 bridges. Spending all of that. And that's going to let me place out 3 tiles and 3 bridges. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So the first is going to be 1, 2, 3. And that will gain us a ore, taking us to 10. G'day, Ben. And activates our extra draw. Then, the 3 tiles I'm going to place out. So the first one's going to be this green one. And that's going to trigger my automation. So that scores me a city point, gets me 4 wood, and gets me 2 ore. The second one I'm going to place is going to be the green one beside it. And then the third one I'm going to place is going to be this orange one, which will gain me a tile, and I'll place a green one there. Not there, there, to take my bonus tiles. So at this point, oh, I just remembered I've got these to flip as well. So let's definitely take the Cookie Rabbits one, because we're going to place out Cookie Rabbits like they're going out of fashion. I don't think we need the diamond, so let's start going for points. See, I'll take this green points, and we'll move up 1, 2, 3, gets us a wood generation to 8, and a city point, taking us to 9 city points. Okay. Now, and that's that action done. Now I'd like to place out some bridges. So let's see if I can generate that green thing again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I need to place out basically 5 bridges. Alright, I'm just going to discard a card now to move up the cooking track 2 spaces, 1, 2, to get cheaper buildings for -1. We'll just discard that guy. Cooking track 1, 2. Excellent. Okay, so I want to try and get a fourth city active now. So I do think bridges is the right course of action. I need more wood. Ooh. This could be the answer to all of my problems. Maya meringue. Indeed it is. Maya, you saucy little minx, you. She's 15 bucks. When we play her, she adds a strawberry shortcake. We get a wood generation going to 9, and we get a bridge. That bridge will let us go here. And then we get a wood for every strawberry shortcake I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 wood. And that should be enough to build the buildings that I want and the bridges that I want. So yep, so let's spend this to get 8 bucks. 1, 2, 3. Let's spend this. I needed to spend that wheat, didn't I? Yes. So we'll get 1 wheat, 1 wood and 1 ore, but then we'll also get a wheat thanks to that. All right. And now let's play Gabriella Gatteau to put out 3 bridges at a cost of $6. There it is. So we will go one, 2, 3. So that's going to flip that. And that. Sorry, it'll flip that. So we'll take a grey point, and we get 2 more bridges and 2 more wood. Thanks to that. So we'll go here and here, getting us 2 more money generation, and more importantly, creating 3 spots for me to build 3 buildings. And so that's going to be my next action. So I'll discard Jasper Juniper to build 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3. The first building will be this. Second building will be this. I'd really like to build that as well. And the third building will be that, I think. So that's going to be 1 wood for that, 2 wood for that, 4 wood for that, and that's 1 extra wood for the building space that I've chosen, and it's 9 ore. So we trigger this. This is going to be 1 ore generation and 2 wood generation from this automation. Excellent. I'm going to place that here, which is going to be 2 bridges and 2 wood. We're going to place the milk one here, which is 2 gold. And we're going to place this building here, which will take a grey point. And that is also going to get us 2 bridges from that. So now we go, I think we go 1 here, and I'll explain why in a second. Then we go 1, 2, 3, and we'll take some green points. One, 2, draw a card. Come on. This is the 250. Come on, Deno, fire up, son. Let's get out some cookie rabbits. So if I was to play Milo Mint right now, no, I don't want to do that. What I'd really like to do is play Gareth Grapefruit. Fiona Freeze lets me build a building at the cost of 4 wheat and place out a bunny rabbit. I don't have 4 wheat right now. The question is, am I better off buying ore and building another building? I think I've got to place out the bunny rabbit right now. I think I have to place out the bunny rabbit. So if I was to buy, I need money. Okay. So the easiest way for me to get money is to place out a tile. Do I have a way to place out a tile? No, not at the moment. Unless I can trigger an orange automation, which I can't, unless I can move up the bunny track to there, which I can't. So I can buy the money that I need for that by just shifting those up. I'd really like to get to this star this turn, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. So every time we place out a cookie rabbit, we're scoring 3 points. My cookie rabbits are not scoring me any points at the moment, but they will be very shortly. Next few tiles are 1, 2, 3. Can I get 6 wheat? Is there a different way to do this other than just discarding resources? If I play that, that gets me... Oh, it gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gets me 14 gold at a cost of 7. So I basically make 7 gold by playing that. I'll do that. 7 gold. And that gets us what we need. I don't want to automate her. I'll discard this card to get 2 wheat. So then I'll play Fiona and I'll automate Fiona. And I'm allowed to have 1, 2, 3, 4 automated cards, but I've only got 3. So Fiona lets me build a building and put down a cookie rabbit. The building that I'm going to build is this one because it's the most expensive. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? No, we'll do that one. We're going to go here on this green space, so we're going to take a, moving up the green track. That cost me that. And we get our first cookie rabbit, which goes into this little town here, and that gets me 2 wood and 2 ore generation, taking me to 13 on both. Okay, now I need to keep one of these for next turn. Oh, and that cost me how much to play her? 19. Sweet. So I probably just keep Paddy Praline for next turn. Gets me a bridge at least. No, we'll keep Gary. Gary's going to get me a green tile and a building next turn. I don't have enough resources to really do anything. I had actually had, no. If I can just place a single bridge, I can get 3 resources, which would be great. I'd really like to move up the milk track. I don't think I am going to place this building actually. I think I'm going to place this one and get myself 2 diamonds. And the reason I'm going to do that is I can then discard Cody Crumbcake to go here. And I can go 1 space there. And I can also go 1 space here. And the reason I can do that then is I can go here to put that action disc there, which will get me an action disc. And with these 3 resources, I can take 3 there. I'll go up the milk track for 2 wood generation and 2 wheat generation. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So good turn, good turn. We got a bunny rabbit placed out, so that gets us 3 victory points, taking us to 10. Character board, we have 6 tiles, so that scores us 6 points, taking us to 16. City points, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cities for a total of 5 city points, taking me to 14. I have moved up the industry track 1 point. My skill tiles, so I have moved up the cooking track enough spaces to get 5 victory points, taking me to 21. And that's all on those. And I don't have any character cards played as yet. So now we're done. In the last round, this guy should have moved up to here. Yep, so in the last round I'm going to take that one for cheaper buildings and cheaper automation. And then I'm going to, so he's going to move down. Oh, which one did I take? I took this one, didn't I? Oh, I'm actually scoring this as well. So this is the most number of points. Is that right? I think I might not have had the camera at the right spot there, but I'm sure I picked that at the start of the round. I'm going back to look at the tape. God, I love filming. It makes me feel so much better about when I forget something. This is a complicated game, so it's easy to forget something, but let me just... I'm sure at the start of that turn, that's the one we took. It is, yep, okay. And I'll just double check that skill tile, or that round scoring tile. It is. Where is it? Is it in here? Food track, no. Skill tiles, milestone tiles, no it's not. Okay. Whichever one of those tiles you have the most of, you score 1 point. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those tiles, so I'm going to score 7 points. That's taking me to 28. Okay. Cool. Alright, final round, fight. Be a crap one. Oh, 2 cards and $6. Alright, we had a good run on those, so that's fine. Here. Oh, 2 buildings is crap. Alright, these 2 flip. $8 back and resources back. I'm going to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to get my money, which is 24 in the top one. And then I'm going to get 14 wheat. Okay, and then I'm going to get 15 wood, 13 ore. That's really good that this is the round we've got those cheaper buildings. I'm going to tap that for $8 straight away. And we'll save our resource 1 to tap in a minute. We're going to get this automation, but I need to build bridges and place tiles. Do I want to place tiles? Oof, look at that. 2 cards that let me build buildings and place out tiles and bridges. So we're going to play both of them. That's every card that has been played. Automated is worth 1 point. Oh, Cookie Rabbits gets you points. Points gets you money. Money generation. Doesn't help us. Gil moves us up the track there. That might be interesting too. Okay, let's... Yeah, you're a champion. I'd be lost without you. Alright, let me get very, very clear about what I need to do. So I need to place at least 1 tile here to go there. I need to place 2 tiles there to go there. I really need to get points happening, so we need to get as many bridges as we can. This is going to be getting me to there, which is good points. Industry points, as always, I don't really care about. Activating the industry bonus, I don't really care about. But if I can move up that track 1, 2, 3, 4, that will get me 2 more skill tiles, and we do want that. Okay, so I can get 1 movement from that, and I can get 3 movement from that. That's a lot of things though. Oh, I can get 2 movement from Gil. Okay. Gareth lets me place out a green. Yep, that seems like a good choice for my first action. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play Gareth Grapefruit for 16 bucks as my first action. Gareth, I pay 3 wood, and he lets me build a building. I'm going to build, but first I'm actually going to place out a green tile. The green tile I'm going to place is going to be here. That lets me put out a bridge, and I'm going to put out a bridge here, which lets me flip that, and I gain a green point, and I will move up the bridge track there. Then, the 3 wood that I played, I'm allowed to build a building. The building that I'm going to play is probably this one for 2 diamonds to allow me to automate some cards. 2 diamonds. Okay, good from that. Cookie rabbits have to go out. I need 11 wheat to put out 3 cookie rabbits. I'll be putting out a 4th cookie rabbit there. That's going to get me an automation. So do I do that now, actually? I'm going to discard that card to place out 2 cookie rabbits. 1, 2. We'll go 1 here and 1 here. It's going to that space there, spending 9. And then we will go here to place out 1 cookie rabbit for 4 wheat. And that triggers an automation. The automation is 3 wheat, 1, 2, 3, and 1 money generation and 2 tiles. So the 2 tiles that I'm going to place are green, which will automatically flip, and we'll spend a diamond to move up here. The second tile that I'll place is grey to automatically flip and get me a point there. Yeah, the void fall on the app is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. It's so good. Okay, so I just placed out 1, 2, 3 cookie rabbits. That's 9 points, so that's 37 because of my tile that I've got here. Alright, I'd really love to be able to draw some extra cards right about now. Okay, so I think our best option, which one? This one? Place out a bridge. I did that there, if that's the one you're talking about. That one. Oh, 2 city points. Yo! Get in. Okay, so I've got to place 3 tiles, and I think my best option here is to place 3 tiles and place 3 bridges. So I think I'm going to spend some... What do I need? 8 wheat. I don't have a cheap way to do that. Could move up the cooking track 2 spaces. That lets me place out 2 tiles. That's not awful. This is a bridge in a building. I can build that building now. 3 wood, 18 bucks though. That's all of my money. It's a bridge in a building. That does let me automate there though. Or trigger my automation rather. Okay. Or, or we play Gill. We automate Gill. Which one? The bonus of being first on the last space. 2 more city points! I might have taken those. We'll watch the replay back on that. I might have taken those. If I play this, it moves me up the milk track twice, which lets me do that. I can automate it and it'll move me up the milk track again, and that gets me the star, and that is actually really helpful because I think I need to go up those tracks more. So, is that what I want to do? I need to build buildings, but I can do that. We need to put out bridges, I think, is more important than anything else right now. I can do that right now, so let's do that. I'm going to discard Linda, and I'm just going to place out 3 bridges. All right. So the reason we need to place out 3 bridges, we're going to go 1, green points or orange points. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to flip that tile, we're going to flip that tile. That's green points and orange points. So we'll take an orange point there and a green point there. And now if I build buildings, I can go a city here. If I can, yeah. Oh. So that was 6 wood. First in the line, yeah, okay. So I think we do play Winifred Mellon. I've got to place out tiles this turn. I've got to go... I've got to get that one. Because I definitely need to get this star. That has to happen. Okay. I think I have to go for that star now. So I'm going to play Gill. I'm going to automate Gill. Gill costs us less brownies, 1, 2. So Gill's going to cost us $12. So there's me $12. 1, 2. Gets us a grey thing. So that's going to get us wood generation and ore generation, but also another movement up that track. And that's good. Yeah, then we're going to discard Penny Puff. We're going to move up that track 3 spaces. Spending 5 ore. Oh, I didn't need to spend the diamond to automate, did I? No, free diamond to automate. Cool. So that was moving up the milk track. Yeah. What was my next thing that I was doing? Orange property track. When did I do that? Okay, I'm super confused now. I just discarded her to move up the wheat track 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. And now I get to move up 1 more space because I triggered that to get that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this orange one and this orange one lets me go 1, 2, 3. So I move up there. And then the next one I'll take will be, this one's got to get me lots of points. If I take that one, yeah, I'll take this one. It's crazy points if I can get one more grey automated. Otherwise it's just 12 points, but that's fine. So that's flipped. I've got me resources still to use. So what I think we do now is if I can move up here 3 spaces, or at least 1 space. So we build a building probably. So I'm going to discard Joanna Jam to build buildings. This is going to hurt my city plans. No, it's not. That's fine. So I'm going to build 3 buildings. Or am I? Yeah, no, that's fine. I can build this one here. So that one cost me 4 wood and 3 ore, which is only 2 ore. And now I trigger a green thing, so that gets me the 4 wood back, as well as a 2 ore back, as well as a city point. And then, if I do this building, it's going to cost me 5 wood and 2 ore. So we'll do that. 5 wood and 2 ore. And when I place that down, I also get to move up the green track 1 space. So we'll do that. Then we'll place this one here, which moves me up the orange track 1 space, which draws me a card. And then the last building that I'm going to build is this milk one. Did I pay my wood and ore for that? I think I did. So I could build this one. So that one would cost me 4 wood, which I don't have. So I'm just going to build the milk one for 6 ore, which is only 5 ore because I have a discount. This round we're going to go here and move up the orange space again. Cookie rabbits are going to score me lots of points. That's fine. So we'll flip this tile. We'll take a wheat, a wood and an ore. Taking a cookie rabbit now is going to move me up that track if I can get 2 cookie rabbits out. If I move up the cooking track twice, I can place out 2 tiles, which lets me put out a cookie rabbit, which would be good. So that'll score me points, lots of points. Oh man, I'm so annoyed. I just have not been able to get that humming as well as I would like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities is going to be 7 city points. That's pretty nice. I'd really like to build this building, so how do I do that? I'd really like to trigger another orange automation. I don't think I can do that either. If I move up the cooking track, I need to actually place out 2 tiles, don't I? Yes. I definitely need to place out 2 tiles because I haven't got here yet. And I haven't got here yet. Oh my god, I haven't got here yet either. Oh no, I need to place out 3 tiles. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I've done some bad stuff. Oh, this last turn I think was actually really bad. I just don't think I did a good job in this last turn. So if I build... No, we have to place out tiles. Okay, can't get enough wood to do the double tap. Or can I? I can't trigger a green generation. No, I can't do the double tap. Okay, this is very simple. I have to spend 4 gold to take a wheat. I have to spend 1 of these cards to go here on this action space so that I can take this tile here. That allows me to place out 3 tiles on the board. The first one is going to be a grey tile here, which is automatically going to flip, and that's going to at least let me score a point for the milk track. The second one that I have to place out is here. Oh, that's actually helped in a big way. Here, and this is the wheat spent. That flips, gets me an orange point, which gets me 3 resources. And I will take 3 wheat, 1, 2. And the third tile that I'm going to place if I go grey automation, that doesn't help me. Yeah, so the third tile I'm going to place is going to go here. So we've connected all our ports, but now I've got 3 wheat, and I can discard 3 wood to get a 4th wheat. And now I can discard that to go here, move up the cooking track twice. Move up the cooking track twice gets me a 2 tile placements So the first one's going to be here, and that's going to get me a cookie bunny, which gets me 3 points to take me to 40, and he can just go here. And the second tile placement will get me here, which I can move up a track of our choice. I cannot believe I'm not even scoring this idiot. I've got so many tiles on the board. I've got how many cookie bunnies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is worth 10 points. This for 3 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so the cookie bunnies are probably about the same points. The diamond that I'd keep, it feels bad to score absolutely nothing for those. Actually, that gets me 7 points. I'll take that one. Yeah, you are absolutely spot on. I just read that and thought exactly the same. 7 points for the cookie bunny. We had the diamond. That was our last action. It could be close. Let's find out. So we'll pass. Our character board, we're getting 8 points for tiles. So that's 55. 8 points for tiles. Then we are going to score for city points. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. That's worth 7 city points, taking me to 26. Then these points, I'm scoring 2 industry points, taking me to 4. Pass aid tile, no. Skill tiles, so I am going to score 7 points for the cooking track, taking me to 62. And I'm going to score 12 points for automated cards, taking me to 74. And I don't have any citizen cards played. I had to pay that, but yes. Excellent. So now we go on to scoring. Scoring. Ugh. I'm scoring 0 points for tiles. Cookie rabbits, I have 5 cookie rabbits placed, which is 35 points. 5, 79, 109. Very good. And then road tokens are a 2 for 1. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Try again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. So that's 15 points from roads. So 124. Property tokens. This will be a good one. 2 points a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 38 points. Get around it. So 32, 162. Number of automated cards. So I actually have 8 automated cards. Those are 3 points each. That's 24 points. So that's 86. Oh, we're going to be close again. Oh, no. Industry points, I earned 4. So that is worth 2 points. Gain 2 victory points for each city point earned during the game. I earned 26, so that's 52, 90, 240, and then I'm going to get 10 points for connecting all my ports, and then I get 2 points extra for each bunny. Come on! 10 more points. 10 more points. 10 more points. 261. Get around it. 261. That's a ripper. 1 point for every 5 gold left unspent. Connected buildings. 261, baby. Oh. Oh. Straight in the app. Sweet lands. All right, well, I feel good about that. I feel good about that. That's good. That's good. On your Jasmine. Yeah. So we had a positive. I actually think I played that last turn worse than I could have. I reckon I had more points in that. So yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Do I want to play that again? Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah, go on. We'll just have another quick session. It's the day before Christmas. Why not? You don't have to stay and watch if you don't want to, friends. I understand. I do stream mostly for my own enjoyment, and very, very fortunate that other people are sometimes interested as well. Elsa, okay. I was looking at her before. If you look here, she's actually... Oh no. I was looking at her before. Is she on the back of that one? She was an interesting ability there on the back of Macaron, yeah. She had an interesting ability getting the extra tiles. I like the skill tiles. I think I relied too heavily on coming in late and scoring those track points. I think I may be better off going earlier on the tracks, because you do actually get resource generation from the tracks, as well as like other little freebies like cards. So I think maybe I've got to go up the tracks a little bit more earlier. I think that might be part of the problem that we're facing. I know one thing I was doing wrong, well, not wrong, but I know one thing I was doing. Oh, flip that for 5. 5 income. Oh. The enthusiasm is good. I do like people that... I've always said I like being around people that are passionate and excited about doing stuff. Rika Berry, no, Solby Chocolat. Let's play Solby Chocolat. Actually, let's play Lotus Chi. She looked like she had a pretty cool rule. Let's try Lotus Chi. I was in the middle of something I was about to say then, and I just lost it. So I'm sure it was very interesting. Okay. Now it's a really good game. I wish it was easier to access. It's obviously been doing the rounds. Quite a lot of people have scored it highly on their end of year lists. Didn't score on mine because I got it last week and I made my video the week before. But maybe it would have scored on my list if I had got it a week earlier. Probably would have actually. Yes, I think I was going to say that my experiences with people in general have always been that when you are with passionate people, and it doesn't matter if that sometimes turns into frustration or anger, because at least they give a shit, you know. So I will always take someone who is passionate and enthusiastic over someone who just doesn't really have an opinion and is maybe inoffensive. All right, do we try one more map? Actually, you know what we might do? I might flip this over and play on the generic map, because I haven't played on the generic map for a while, and that'll feel pretty different. I'm never sure which one of those extra bonus tiles are the right ones to play. I'm never sure. There's plenty of options in there. I think the Bridges has actually become my favourite one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have cheaper cards. I love cheaper cards. And 3 resources. Oh, goodness me. 2 money income. And move up the milk track. Free tile placement. And buildings are cheaper. Goodness me, this could be a big score. Oh, city points are bonuses. Build a bridge. Oh. Okay. These are great tiles. Great tiles. Let's read Lotus Shay's ability. Lotus. Once per round, select one face-up terrain tile on your map board and flip it over to gain its effect. Immediate ability. She gets more points for cities. There's a different city rate tile, is there? Ooh. So her cities are big points. When do you do that? Lotus Chi. Immediate ability. Take Lotus's city point on our map board. Pass ability. Cool. Okay, so she just gets more points for cities. Alright, fun. I think we're good to go. Yep, so we'll just get out our starting resources. And we'll get cracking again. I love it. 8 wheats, nice. And 8 wood as well. Is that right? She's got a wood generation. Oh, great. Plus 12 money from that, so 6, 12. 12 money plus 8 plus 8 plus 7. 2 diamonds. Okay, so Lotus's ability is I can flip a tile once per round. Okay. Without placing a road next to it. Alright, that seems good. She gets good bonuses from wheat. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. What are you doing? I think my first bonus space is going to be 2 money income to go to 14 and get me an extra 2. And move up the milk track 1 space because that's going to get me a bridge and a tile. Because I'm going to do some stuff here. We're going crazy milk track. We're going milk tracking. Okay, let's have a look at our cards that we're going to start off with. Tessa Toffee. Not a great first card. Isabel Icing, also not a great first card. Quincy Quench. Alex Amber. Harold Hazel. Grand Gummy Bear. Just 4 ore. Okay, they're all trash. I hate it when you have a bad start on cards. I hate it. All right, flip, 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 and we're ready to roll. Let's do it. Tiles that are blocked. Milk track and that. I was going to use the milk track, you scumbag. And action disc space. All right. So we take 2 cards as our first action of the game. And we'll discard Tessa Toffee to take 2 cards as our first action. Excellent. I am going to take the tiles and the roads for now here. So I'm going to go green, green, grey, and then I'm going to go 1. I don't like that. 1. So maybe it's that way with the 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 1, 2 wood generation, taking us up to 3. And because we covered that over, we get to move up the milk track, which lets us place out this. And we can also place out another tile. And the tile that I'll place out now is probably going to be the wheat generation 1 there for a wheat generation. Okay, so that's our first round. Now I can flip a tile. However, if I can get 6 more wheat, I probably can. I'd like to place out 3 tiles, and then I can go 1, 2, and then I can flip that bonus tile in my first round. Which seems great. And if I go here, 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 yeah, and then I can try and put out more bridges, I suppose. So the card I want to keep, Harold Hazel. If I just play this guy for 4 and automate him in the if I play no cards, I could just buy the wheat that I want. Okay. I mean, that's not awful. So I'm going to spend 16 bucks on 4 wheat. And I'm going to discard Tessa Tiramisu, I guess, to move up the cooking track 2 spaces, which is a road and a tile. So I'm going to take this tile, which will flip, and it'll immediately go up the income track 2 spaces. The road, I will go here, which will flip the grey one, which will get me an ore income. Now maybe I just play that for 4 ore, and then I can trade ore for wheat and place out 3 tiles. And then I flip. So that'll take me to 11 ore, which gets me 3 wheat, and then I can buy another wheat, and then I can discard a card. Or I play Colin Custard, and I automate column, I mean, this is a wild time. This is a wild time. I'm going to spend 4 to automate column custard, and column list gets me a resource. I will take a wheat, and then this is a crazy first turn, Deno. What are you doing? I'm going to discard Isabel and Harold. No, I'm keeping Harold. Yep, Harold and Alex to get that, and then I'll spend that to grab the 6 that I need. I'll discard this guy to take this action to place out 3 more tiles. And so I think the action that I'm going to take is, or the tiles I'm going to take is this one, which gets me a wood and a wheat and 2 resources. I'll take 2 wood. This one and a tile, a bonus tile. And now the question is, which bonus tile do I want? If I take this one for 2 tiles and 2 wheat, we're off tap. I'm doing that. Alright, I'm going to take that, 2 tiles and 2 wheat. I get 2 more wheat, because I'm going to use my once per round ability to flip that, to get 2 tiles. The first tile I'm going to take is the milk track. Here. And the second tile I'm going to take is the milk track. Here. That lets me draw a card. And now I can spend I can get 2 buildings. Yep. Alright, I'll just discard one of these for resources and 1 for buildings. And I guess we just go these ones. So yeah, so that one gets me that one. Oh, actually I don't need to do it that way. I'll just build this building first, which costs me 1, 2, 3 ore and 2 wood. Then I get 1 wood, 1 wheat, and 1, 2 ore. I'll buy that for that. I don't need to do that. Oh, this is amazing. I'll place that here. Generates me, we'll take an ore resource. And then the second one that I can flip, I think we'll take this one, won't we? Or do we just go absolutely buck wild? And build it up here. And get that reward again. 2 more tiles. Could place out a bridge here. The bridge lets me flip. I get another resource. Alright, we'll place that there. I'll get 2 more wheat. And I'll get ore and a wheat generation. And I get to place out 2 more tiles. So I guess we'll place out green and green. And that'll let me place out a bridge. And probably the bridge that we want to place is... yeah, we're short on that. So 1, 2, 3 will get us there next turn. We'll go there. Flip that, get an ore generation. This is a crazy turn. I love it. What a crazy first turn. And I got 6 wheat ready for next turn. That's awesome. Okay, I got 5 tiles. Yes. I've played 1 green card. I need to play a second. I've got 4 buildings. I'm going to be able to place this out next turn, I think. Crazy stuff. All right. Let's proceed with the end of round scoring. I don't have my character board activated. City points, no city points. Industry points. I've actually got an industry point in this first turn. That's interesting too. Pass aid tile, no. Skill tiles, no. Citizen cards, no. So we will move on to the next round where what are you going to block off? So this moves along, this flips across, this flips across. Don't block me, good ones. Oh, 1 and 1. Food track and bridges. All right, I can just flip tiles with abandon. How interesting. All right, then we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and we choose a round tile. Probably cheaper buildings and place out a tile, because why not? So the tile that I'm going to place out is going to be another green one to trigger my automation again. This might be a really ordinary play, but I feel like if I can escalate quickly enough on resources, then I can focus on other stuff. So that gets me a wood and a wheat and 2 resources of my choice. That'll likely be 2 wood. And yep. Cool. So that's my tile placement. So now we do income. So it's 16 money. It's 2 wheat. It's 3 wood and 4 ore. Cards are picked up. I'll discard this guy to go here and grab 2 cards. Alright, so my current wood situation is 6 and my current wheat situation is 9. Alright. Any of these cards exciting? 2 wood, 1 wheat, and a bridge. That is pretty exciting. That one's not. That one's not. She is also interesting. Lady Raspberry Lips. Cake icons get you wood. Perfect. I'm going absolutely off tap with this turn. I'm going to spend 4 gold on Lady Raspberry Lips. And she's going to get me 2 wood. And that is what I need to do my favourite action, which I will do. My favourite action. and we'll discard Quinn Crisp for that. So that's 3 bridges, and those bridges are going to go 1, 2, 3, and 3 tiles. So the first tile has to be a grey one, so I'll take that one, and we will take an ore generation. The second one that I'm going to place is going to be this one, and that will get me a skill tile, and I can pay a diamond for this, and sure, let's do that because that's a crazy return on investment, I think. And then we can place this one here, which lets me place out another tile, and I'll place this one here, which gets me 5 gold. I've unlocked my thing, so I draw a card. Wee wispy. I do not know what this turn is, what this start is. It's a bizarre time. Okay, what I'd really like to do now is build some buildings. I have cheaper buildings, so I have the ore that I require. I need wood, and the easiest way for me to get wood is to purchase it. Or do I play Candina Caramelisa? She seems okay. She seems okay. So let's play her. Yeah, alright, I'll play her. 17 bucks. She gets me 2 wood. She gets me 1 wheat. And she gets me a bridge. And that bridge is going to be surprisingly helpful. So now I just need probably two more wood. Yeah, I'm flipping this right now. So that's money generation taking me to 21, and I can do that every turn. So that's going to be a lot of money. I have no chocolate guys, but he's 6. He'd be really good to play. He'd be really, really good to play. Discard her to get 2 wood. And then I'm going to discard her to build 2 buildings. I can afford the bottom 2 buildings here and here. And so I will. That'll get me 2 diamonds. I will go here, which will get me an ore generation. And I'll go here, and that will get me an anything generation, and I will take wood. Okay. Probably keep her for next turn. 2 actions left. Sorry, I also get to place out a tile. Cool, so I think we'll place out this tile here, which lets us build a bridge. I'm actually better off doing that and then that. So we'll flip that, gets us 2 money, 23. Still have 2 actions left. I'm going to discard Eddie Essence to go to this space for 6 gold, and then I'm going to play this guy for 6 gold, 5 gold actually, and automate him, which gets me 3 wheat and 1 wood and a money production. 3 wheat, 1 wood, and a money production. 24. It cost me a diamond to automate, and now I also get to flip a tile of my choice. I think we need wheat generation, so let's just go here and get a wheat. Okay, turn 2. Seems interesting. This is a very interesting game. So I'm going to probably take this one, 3 resources and discounted cards. Almost certainly, but let's do my points. Oh, hang on a second. I've got 4 buildings. I've got 2 greens played. I have 5 tiles. I just don't have my star. Oh, all I need to do is move up the food track a bit more. That's fine. We'll do that this turn. So we're going to be able to build that. That's excellent, Deno. This is a fantastic, odd game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that way I can activate both of those and get some more money. Sure. So, end of round scoring. Character board, no. City points, I have 1 city point, so that is going to score me 1 city point. Industry points, again, I have 1 industry point. Pass aid tiles, no. Skill tiles, no. Citizen cards, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one flips, and it is that and that. And this one flips, and it is cookie rabbits and bridges. We've done that, we've done that. Let's do some generation. So I'm getting 24. I'm getting 3 wheat. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm getting 6 ore. So probably our first action is once again build 2 buildings. Yeah, and I now get 3 resources of my choice, so I'll take 3 wood. 1, 2, 3. This flips, and I'll flip that again straight away to go up to 29 money generation on round 3. So these have now flipped. Okay, now do I build 3 buildings now? Three buildings gets me another city. I don't have the ore yet. But I'd like to build all 3 of those. Alright. Let's go, Layla. Layla Limelight. We're going to spend $10 for Layla. We're going to automate her. We're going to move up the milk track 1 space. That maxes us out before we do anything else. We're going to get 2 ore, 1, 2, and we're going to get a wood. Okay, so now if I play okay, these are all bad. I mean, they're not bad, but I don't see myself playing them. That one's probably a keeper. That one I'd like to play this turn. We'll discard him to draw 2 cards. Going to this action space here. Oh, Vanilla Vortex. That's exactly what I need. I think... So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got 8. So if I just buy some resources, I can just buy 2 resources, 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, so now I've got one of these. I'm going to build 3 buildings, but I'm going to flip a tile first, am I? Yeah, I'll flip a tile. It'll just be this green one. And I'm going to do what I said now. I'm going to start moving up this track. So I'm now going to build 3 buildings, discarding this guy. Going here. And I can go 1, 2, 3. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3. And that gets rid of all of my wood and all of my ore. However, it gets me a skill tile. It gets me a bridge and a thing, and it gets me a citizen card. So I'll just take the citizen card. This one is going to go here on the green. I'll move up that track, and that will get me an ore generation. This one is going to go on the grey. We'll take that track, and this one's going to go on the grey, and we'll take that track, which gets me an ore. Now, I get a bonus tile. So let's take the... I really want to take the money one. So I'll trust myself. I'll take the money one. I get a tile and a bridge. The tile that I'm going to place is here. The bridge is going to go here. It's going to flip this tile. So I'll take that point there. And then I can also, that's it. So I'll flip that for money. I'll get this 10 back. Trash those. Now, if I place out, if I go 7 up the cooking track, we can place out the next building. So let's do that. So we'll discard a card, that one, to go 3 spaces up the cooking track. So 7 wheat. So that's there. Oops. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3 will gain me the star, and that unlocks my ice cream building. So I will play my ice cream building, and we'll play it here for 2 money, taking us to 31. The ice cream building gives me this tile. Okay, so now I'm going to play this one for 8. Don't have a diamond automate. It gets me 2 more money, so we're at 33. And it gets me 2 resources, so I'm going to take 2 wheat. Oh, why have you got Cookie Rabbit punishment on at the moment, you scumbag? Cookie Rabbit is probably still the right go. So I can't get much more ore. So if I place out 3 more tiles, I can place a Cookie Rabbit for free. And that would be good. I was really hoping to get my extra draw. No, that's fine. Yeah, so let's discard a card. Samuel Sugar Cube, I guess. For 2 wheat. And then I'll buy a wheat. And then I'll spend 6 wheat to place out 3 cubes. This has been a bizarre game, and I'm loving it. So we'll discard Sebastian Sponge. The 3 tiles I'm going to place out. So this is a tricky one. But I think the first one goes here, connects the port. The second one goes here and places out a Cookie Rabbit. So that'll go there. That'll get me 2 and 2 generation. So that was 1, 2. And then the third one is probably here, which lets me trigger this. That places out a tile. So I will go here and I will take 5 money. And I also get 2 wood from that. Okay, I've got $8. I can't afford to buy anything at the moment. I would really like to place out... Oh, another building? I can place out another building. I did the two... No, I didn't do the two buildings action. This building will get me 3 gold and 2 wood. Is that a wasted action? Am I better off moving up the cooking track 2 spaces and getting cheaper buildings for next turn? Possibly. Possibly. Or, no, I don't have the action disc. Oh, that is devastating. I can't build either of those cards or play either of those cards as much as I would like to. So I guess... ooh, maybe that's a possibility. Two wood, place out that. So I need 3 ore. I can buy 4 ore. Just trying to get another city. No, no. I'm just going to play a little bit more conservatively. I'm just going to go up the cooking track. 2 more spaces. 1, 2. Get this tile. That was spending this money and that card and then going there. So that was it. Got me card left over. I really needed to put out bridges that turn. I've missed out on an extra card draw. Okay. The end of round scoring. So I now have 2 cities, which is worth 3 city points, taking me to 4. I now have the character board points. Oh, that's all I get. I just get the bonus city points. That's fine. Industry points, I've got 1. Pass aid tile, no. Skilled... Oh. I've got money left over. Because those were 3 cheaper. Alright, I'm going to give myself $6 back, and that's just going to have to do because I had extra money. Idiot. Idiot. You are an idiot. Idiot. All my guys were cheaper. Anyway. Pass aid tile, no. Skill tiles, no. Citizen cards, no. So we move on to the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is round 4. Yeah, this probably isn't going to be a 250, but it has been a very fun, different challenge. Action disc and 2 cards. That sucks. Bridges and buildings. That also sucks. Income 33, however, that does not suck. I enjoy that a lot. 3 wheat, that sucks a little bit. 8 wood, that doesn't suck, or 7 wood rather. And 9 ore. So building 3 buildings is on the cards again. I'm taking this one, which is place out a bridge and get cheaper cheaper things. Flip a tile, I'll do that this right now, so we'll gain a green point, we'll go there. Great, that is perfect. Yolanda yogurt yarn. 5 of any resources, 2 bridges and a building. That is excellent. So we'll save that for later in the turn. So now I think we just need to go for bridges. Of course, that scumbag's taken the easy bridges. Yeah, I need 3 bridges and 3 tiles. So I'm just going to buy, how many wheat do I need to buy? I need a lot of wheat. Can I activate my green thing? I can by building buildings. I don't wish to do that. I might be discarding 2 cards here to build bridges. That feels terribly bad, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to build bridges because it gets me my extra draw. 1, 2, 3. Gets me my extra draw. Gets me a wheat generation from moving up that track. Okay, and now I can build buildings. However, I need some wood, but I can buy wood. I need a total of... These are both flipped. So I'll flip that now to go up to 38, and I'll flip that now to get $8. I'd really like that. Okay, I think I'm going to play... Am I going to play these 2 cards? That's pretty crazy. Alright, I'm going to play 2 cards there for 18, 28 gold. Not automating either of them. The first one will let me place out 1 of each colour tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second one will let me place out 2 grey tiles and get me a wheat and an ore. So I can place these tiles as follows. 1 automatically flips, move me up this track. That will take ore generation actually. This one automatically flips, gets me 2 money generation, taking me to 40. This one will not automatically flip, but we'll place it here and get 2 city points to go to 6. This one I will place and it will automatically flip, so I'll take that. This one will place and it will automatically flip, so we'll take there. And this one we will place, it will not automatically flip, but it will trigger our money generation, 1, 2, 3, and 2 wood. Alright, now if I move up the cooking track 2 spaces, I place out 2 more tiles. I just need to connect those ports. I'm going to build some buildings. I'm going to build this building, and this building. So that is going to cost me 1 ore, 3 ore, and 3 ore. And it's going to cost me 2 wood. It's going to cost me, it's going to cost me 1 wood, and that one's going to cost me 2 wood, and this one is going to cost me 3 wood, which I will buy here. So I can place all 3 of those buildings out. This one we'll place here, and that will move me up the orange track, which moves me up a cooking space. This one I will place here, and that one gets me 2 money, 1, 2, but it also triggers this, which is place out a tile and take 2 wood. Actually, if I did that one first, I didn't need to pay the money, so I'm going to keep the money. And place out a tile. The tile that I'm going to place is this water tile, which will move me up any colour track. I'll move up this track. And then the third building that I'm placing out, actually I'll do that one there and there, is a green, and I'll move up this green space to get a city point to go to 7. Excellent. And now if I move up the cooking track 2 spaces, no, so now I'm going to play Isaiah Ice Latte for 15. Isaiah, I can't automate, but that's fine. Oh, and I also get to take another one of those now. Is that right? Star. Star. Yep. So we'll take the resources one. Yeah, so now we're playing Isaiah Ice Latte. Move up the cooking track 1 space. That's place out 2 tiles. So we're going to place out 2 tiles. The first one is going to be this grey one here, which will move us up this track. And the second one is going to be this grey one here, which will get all 4 of those. Fine. Yep. Excellent. Now we'll move up the cooking track. Oh, sorry, and that also moved us up the milk track 2 spaces, 1, 2. So that gets us 2 wheat generation and 2 wood generation. Now we'll do this guy here, and we'll move up the milk food track twice, 1, 2. So we've now got a -3 discount on all of our buildings. And I think that means that we can afford to buy 2 more buildings. Oh, the 2 building space is taken. You absolute chump. Oh, that is devastating. That was going to be such a great finish to the turn. I've got no ability to get around that, have I? No. Okay, how about instead of that resources one, I take this yellow, this orange one, which flips immediately, and we go 1, 2, 3. I draw a card, and I also get 3 resources of my choice. I will take one, 2, 3, and now I will play both of these to build 2 buildings. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. So now the first building I'm going to build is this cheese hut, and the second building I'm going to build is this thing here. That gets us 4 diamonds. This one is going to let us move up the green track 1 space. And that was all that ore and those 2 wood. And this one's going to let us move up the orange track 1 space And we will take that and 7 victory points right now from moving up the bunny track. Okay, okay. So we're going to get to trigger these 3 next turn, probably. That's interesting. I'm building buildings like they're going out of fashion. This is take 3, yeah. I've played like 9 games of this in the last couple of days, Paul. That's so good. It is so good. Okay, that's it. So we're going to end the round. So city points, I've now got 4 cities, and that's worth 7 points, taking me to 14. So that's all she gets from that. Then industry points, I'm getting 1 industry point. The pass aid tile, so each of my cities is scoring me 3 victory points, taking me to 4 cities, 12 points, so that's 19. Skill tiles, don't have a skill tile. Citizen cards, do not have a citizen card. So we will move into the final round of this bad boy. Round 5. And we're going to flip 2 cards and a diamond. That's okay, it's going to let us take the action disc space. And this one is 6 wheat and cooking track. Alright, buildings are on. Buildings are on, we just need to flip some more tiles. Where can I build another city? Okay, if I place 3 wheat tiles here and flip them, and then another wheat tile here and flip them, I can get up to 6 cities. That's going to be a challenge, but one that I'm interested to try and achieve. Okay, we have the 7 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We have money splashing around like crazy. 42 income. And only 6 wheat. Only 9 wood, but I think we've got other means of getting wood. 11, 10 ore. Okay. So cookie rabbits have to go out. Lots of cookie rabbits. Ooh. Move up a track and place a building. So yeah, the biggest challenge right now is flipping tiles. Flipping tiles is the biggest challenge. Yeah, actually I'm better off doing that. There's literally no effect if I do that. It's exactly the same. When I built that, it didn't have that there, maybe. Yeah. Alright. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, here I go. 1, 2, 3. So I need to get bridges. Okay, that's a bridge and a grey tile. Nice. I could automate it to make it another bridge. That helps. Alright, so we'll play that one. This one is crazy good for us. 5 resources, 2 buildings. There's 2 bridges. Okay, so I think we take here for cheaper cards and 3 resources. The 3 resources we'll take will be wheat. Yep. Alright, let's see how this pans out. Let's see. I'm going to take that action first, which is going to be 3 tiles and 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3. So I think we have to try up the middle here. So 1, 2, 3. The first tile we're going to take is this. Flip this one. We'll move up that track. The next tile we'll take will be this one. And then the next tile we'll take will be this one. No, we might as well go here. We can automatically flip a tile. We'll flip this tile. That's our ability used. And then I want to build 2 more bridges. I'm just not going to get up there. Yeah, I won't flip that one actually, that's silly. I'll flip this one. Okay, so that cost us this and this. Alright, so I just need to get one more city definitely. So I'm not going to get that one, I am going to get this one. So we'll focus on this one for now. That's a 3. And then I can expand out these other ones for other things. Excellent. Alright. So I'm going to play Yolanda Yogurt Yarn for 18 gold. It's actually only 15 gold because of my discount. I'm going to automate her. She's going to go in here. 5 resources, I'll pay 5 ore to put out 2 bridges. 1, 2. Flips that, gets us an orange point. We'll move up there. And we can build a building of our choice. We'll build this cheese tent here. That brings out 2 more bridges. And we will go 1, 2. Which will flip these 2, which will get us an orange point and a green point. So the orange point here, the green point here. We can also place out a tile because we have a cake. And the tile that we'll place out is probably just this grey one. We'll take this orange one and we'll flip it to immediately gain that point there. Now we can build some buildings. Old Princey Peppermint lets us place out 2 tiles. Doesn't let us place any bridges. 5 wheat to do that, don't need that. Peter, 3 wheat. Okay, so I'm going to spend some money now. I get 8 more money. So I'm just going to spend that for 2 resources, and that's just going to be 1 ore and 1 wood. Then I'm going to place out a building. This will be the first one. Or place out 3 buildings rather. 3 buildings here. So the first one will be this. That costs me no wood and 3 ore. I'm going to place out this one, which is going to cost me no wood and 3 ore. So that's that. And then I'll place out this one, which is going to cost me 2 wood and 3 ore. So I'm going to discard this guy here for the action, and this here for the remaining wood that I need. So those 3 buildings are getting built. Excellent. So the next one is a city. So we'll go here. That's going to trigger this automation. So I'm going to get 3 money. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 2 wood. 1, 2. Actually, I didn't need to spend that for wood, so I'm going to take me 12 bucks back. And a bridge. I'll only take 8 bucks back. that I build will go here. Then the next building I'm going to build is this one. That doesn't get me any reward, fine. This building though that I'm going to build, it is going to go here on this grey track, which is going to move me up this, which is going to move me up the milk space. And that's 2 more automations, one from that track and one from there. So the first automation is going to be a bridge. So we're going to flip that. And we're going to move up this track, spending a diamond to place out another tile. That tile will be here. We get 2 wood. We get 3 gold. Excellent. And then the second automation, we get another 3 gold. We get another 2 wood, 1, 2. And we get another bridge. And that bridge will go here. And that is excellent. So now, if I can get 1, 2, 3 bridges, I have the opportunity to build 3 more buildings in that spot. And I have 3 unique buildings, which could let me. Okay, so I need 9 ore for that. That's a lot of ore. So there's a bridge. There's a free building. And there is a bridge. So at the moment, I'm looking good for cities. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 9 city points. If I can get this 6th city, that will be 12 city points. I'd like that a lot. The actions will be the challenge. I only need to build 2 buildings, which means I need 6 ore. The wood is going to be, the resources are hard at this point. This will trigger an automation though, that'll help. So maybe we just, have I used my flip? I have used my flip this turn. Oh, moving up the green track. Moving up the green track will get me 3 resources and a card draw. The easiest way for me to move up that green track is to take this action here. And I can do that by discarding money and then discarding a card. Let's make it this one to take the milk track action. I move up the milk track 1, 2, perfect. That lets me get one of these discs. I'll take this green disc because I haven't got that. That moves me up here, 1, 2, 3, which gets me a card and gets me 3 resources. I'll take 3 ore, 1, 2, 3. And now I want to build, build. Oh. Okay, so that one I need 5 wheat. That one gets me up the cooking track, and that actually gets me the wheat that I need for 12 bucks. And I could automate that to get a bridge. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to pay 12 bucks. This might be a mistake, but we're in the end game now. 12 bucks. We're going to move up the cooking track twice. 1, 2, that gets me 2 wheat. And I get to put out a bridge. So that bridge is going there. Flips that. Moves me up an orange track. I'm already orange track maxed, so that's a shame. We need to get up that green track. Alright, so I can build definitely one building right now. And place out a tile. Put out a green tile here, move me up the green track. Excellent. Let's do that. That's $16 though. I actually played this card for $9, so I have 3 more gold back. She's automated. Excellent. Oh, I need to put out cookie rabbits. Why haven't I not put out any cookie rabbits yet? Oh, you're an idiot, Deno. Okay, I'm placing out 2 buildings using this action. So the first building is this one, and it's going here. And that cost me 3 ore, 1, 2, 3, and 2 wood, 1, 2. And that triggers me a green automation. I'll take 2 ore, take 1 wood and 1 wheat. And then the next building that I will build is going to be this building, and it's going to go down here, and I need to spend some resources to get the wood and the ore. Yeah, we're not going to be able to flip that last building, I don't think. So we'll flip those last 2 tiles. So that's okay. So it's going to make our city points worth more. I can play this one because I'm only paying 1, 2, 3. Yep, so I'm paying 10 for that. So Xander Zest, we're going to play Xander. Xander's going to let me place out a tile and place out a building. So the tile that we're going to place is this green one here, which will automatically flip and move us up here. That'll get us 2 city points, taking us to 16. And we can now place a building of our choice onto the board. However, I might have porked myself. No, we're fine, we're fine. We just go here, don't we? Oh, I'd really like to place it on this green one. I'd really like to get a green. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a weak generation. Doesn't help us. So I'm not going to be able to place out my last building. We will spend 4 to put out a cookie bunny. 4 wheat on there. I don't have enough money to do anything else. I don't have enough diamonds to get a free bump up the tracks. I can't afford to put out any bridges. I can get $6 actually, and I can put out 1 bridge. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here for $6, and my last action is going to be to play this champion. And I can do that because I have the -3 discount on cards, so that is enough. So we get one ore generation, doesn't matter. We get one bridge, and that bridge is going to go here. And that's going to flip this grey tile over there, as well as let us place out a grey tile, which will go there, and that'll be a total of 3 industry points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, 2 industry points. But we're going to score some more at the end. Okay, that's it. That's the end of our game. It's a pretty good result, I think. But I don't think it'll beat our 260 from the last game. We'll find out. I mean, I could be absolutely wildly off base, and this is a terrible score. But it felt fun. It felt fun to play the game in a very different way. So, pass, I'm scoring city points. Oh my god. No. She doesn't score any extra city points, does she? No. She can't score extra city points. That can't be right. Lotus. Yeah, when gaining city points, refer to the city point rate tile on yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cities is worth 9 city points, taking us to 25 for city points. Industry points, we're scoring 1, 2 industry points, taking us to 8. Pass aid tile, we have none. Those tiles, we didn't take any of those. Citizen cards, we didn't take any of those. Okay. If I got out maybe 2 more cookie rabbits, I think I would have felt a little bit better. But it is what it is. So, end of game scoring. Every tile on our board... Oh, hang on a second. I definitely didn't give myself a free tile there. So I will just put out a tile. I can't score any more things, so it's just literally 1 point, but 1 point's 1 point. So, tiles placed on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 tiles, that's 40 points. 69. Cool. Cookie rabbits, they're both worth 7 points, because I've got 2 of them, so that's 14. 73, 83. Bridges, 3 for 1 point. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So divided by 3, 27 is 9. So 9 points there. 92. Buildings are 2 points a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 40 points. Going to 132. Automated cards are worth 2, so that's 10. 142. And milk points are worth 1, so that's 8, so that's alright. 8 points for that. So we're at 150. And then we've got this building bonus, which is 4 points, so 154. We've got city point bonus, which is 1 point for every city point, so that's 25. Wow, that's actually racking up points, isn't it? That's 179. I have no leftover diamonds or anything, but I'm actually going to score 10 points for my tracks, taking me to 189. And then we're going to score 50 points for that. Gee, that's 239. Wow. I did not expect that score. I thought that was a very ordinary turn, ordinary game. 239. Crazy. Adding it to the app. Okay. Well, that's good to know that different strategies can also bear fruit. What I did differently in that was I played a lot of automation cards that just built resources. I much prefer to play automation cards that get you tiles or bridges, but these ones got me resources and that worked out really well. That's the most tiles I've ever gotten on the board. It's possibly the most bridges, and it's close to, thanks Paul, it's close to the most buildings. Here's what the rule book says, Paul, if you're a solo player. It says, if your final score exceeds 250 points, you'll be recognised as an expert patissier with a promising future as a king. If you surpass 300 points, your name will go down in history as a benevolent and beloved ruler of sweet lands. My first game tonight, we scored 260 something, and that one we scored 239. So that's close. If we aggregate those two, we get 250 average. So I'm an expert patissier twice on a row there. Yeah, that was a really different play of that game. I was thinking to myself, I wonder how varied the actual play style is. 239 is, yeah, rubbish. It is rubbish. But no, that felt very engaging. A different play, a different style. And yeah, I say that. What she was doing in the first turn is completely different to what I've done with any other character. And my first turn, I put out this tile, I flipped it, and then I built a building on it. That is almost impossible for anyone else to do. Well, it is impossible in the first turn, I think, for anyone other than her. So that's cool. Alright, that's going to be the last Sweetlands playthrough on the internet from me. I'm sorry to say. Great game. But no, we've got Christmas, so we're having a little break. And then I'll be back. We're going to have a playthrough of Speak Easy. But that'll just depend on if Paul's rules teach is up by then. Hopefully that's coming soon. No pressure, Paul, but I can't play a game without your rules teachers. So that'll be next. We've also got Heroes of the Sanctum, which is my Christmas present, which I'm really jazzed for. I'm going to play that a few times over the next couple of days off camera. And then when I have finished my break, I will record some playthroughs of that. So Speakeasy, Heroes of the Sanctum. I've also got Dragons of Etchenstone, which I'd like to do some plays of. So that'll be good. And then I feel like I've got one more coming. I've got 20 Strong Tanglewoods, which I'd like to play soon. Was there any that sort of came that in the last few weeks that I haven't yet got on the channel? I don't think so. Oh, You the Cruel Frost, yeah. And I'm close to finishing the first stuff, so I'll be able to do a painted Grim Coven playthrough, which will be nice to do that, I think. Yeah, I haven't done a painted Grim Coven playthrough, so that'll be cool. Well, look, for me, that is probably the last time you'll see me on the internet until maybe even next year. I'm not sure exactly. Might not be. Might be back. Actually, I'll probably be back in a week or so. About a week's time, I'll be back, I think. So I wish you all... Oh, Uprising, yes, Paul. How soon is that? No, that's going to be early morning for me. You're playing at like 10 o'clock, aren't you? And you're just doing a learning one. When is it? Is it? Give me an ETA from now. I'll let you know if I'm awake. Will do. I should take a photo of it, but I haven't. If I'm awake 8.5 hours, okay, so I might be awake in the morning. I might be able to tune in and give you any guidelines. It's not a complex game, so I don't think you'll need any assistance there. Just get ready for some frustrating dice experiences. The dice will kill you in that game. It's one thing to keep in mind, Paul, one thing to keep in mind about that game, it is a victory points game. So you need to be thinking about actions that will score you victory points. It's pretending to be a 4x game. It's not a 4x game. That's a lie. Take actions that score you victory points. Don't go aggressive. Slow and steady wins the race is my advice on that game. You score more points from holding your havens than you do from getting aggressive. Do quests. Look for the safe plays. That's how you win that game. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Happy holidays to you, your family, everyone else. It's been a wonderful year of games. Probably my favourite year of games in a very long time. So many tremendous games that I've played this year. And I'm looking forward to doing it all again next year. Paul, are you doing a top 2024 video? Am I misreading that? Are you going back a year to say your favourite games from a year ago? Okay, cool. Well, I look forward to seeing what your top game of last year was. Mine was Primal. So I think we'll probably be pretty close to aligned on a lot of our top games of last year. You might have Civolution, actually. Civolution might be your number one for last year. Civolution or Primal. All right, I will depart. Thank you all for your tremendous support this year. It's been amazing fun playing games, sharing it with you all. I don't do it for a job, I just do it for fun, and it's been a really great experience this year. So thank you all. I will be back in a few short days to continue playing wonderful games on the internet with all of you great people. But in the meantime, have a safe Christmas. Look after yourselves. I will go and look into that. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Christmas break.